Hello and welcome to episode 61 of
Mo Money,
the Investing in Economics show for millennials by a millennial, where our goal is to educate, entertain, and empower a new generation of investors. I am, of course, your host, MC Mo. Happy 2018. Let's get down to business. A new year is always a good time to reevaluate your life and make some changes. Sure, you can do this at any time, but saying, okay, 2018, new year, new me, I'm going to change XYZ is more motivational than choosing an arbitrary date like March 6th to change everything. So this year, my resolution is going to be handling my money better. I've always been good at paying rent, paying bills, and investing some of my paycheck, but after that, it's always been a bit reckless. I also recently got a credit card I swore to only use in emergencies. Then a trip to Paris came up. Next thing I know, I'm almost at half my credit limit. Now I understand how people get in so over their heads, but I'm going to put my foot down now before it gets too far. So I decided to share my plan for my 2018 New Year's resolution, putting my financial house in order. First things first, you always got to start with a budget. I prefer Microsoft Excel to make my budget because it's fast and easy, but there are popular apps like You Need a Budget or Digit by Google that can help you with your budget. Here's some advice for when I've made budgets in the past. Always lowball your income and overestimate your expenses. If you're an hourly wage worker, your hours vary. So I always budget assuming the minimum income. Do not include uncertain streams of income into your budget like bonuses, tips, or winning the lottery. When forming categories for my expenses, I think of every little thing that I've spent money on the past month or two, down to the last box of paper clips or the drunken slice of pizza. This way, at the end of the week or the end of the month, when you're looking at your budget and your balance, nothing will pop up and surprise you. The second part of my plan is tracking my spending. I've been told about this app Mint in the past, and I've started using it over the past couple of weeks, and it's pretty incredible. Looking at your bank statements and credit card statements is one thing, but looking at it on Mint really puts everything into perspective. You can break down your spending into individual groups to see where you spend the most. So instead of saying, I need to spend less, you can look on Mint and be like, okay, here are the things that I must spend less on right now. Trust me, it really kicks you in the teeth when you're looking at a colorful pie chart of your financial stupidity. But sometimes that is just what it takes for you to have to get your shit together. The third part of my plan is the saving. My budget includes a savings section that is 10% of my income. That income goes into my investment account. On top of that, I am also lucky enough to be able to invest in a 401k, and my employer matches my contribution. Always do that if you have the option. If you really suck at saving, here are some tips. Paycheck Friday, when you wake up and see that direct deposit, make saving your first expense and send it to a retirement account, an investment account, just somewhere you can put it where it'll eventually increase in value and you won't be tempted to touch it. That's what I do. Also, use apps like Acorns. This app rounds up your purchases amount to the nearest dollar and withdraws the difference from your bank account and invests that money. You buy something for $12.13, Acorns will round it up to $13 and it'll take the 87 cents and it will invest it. This is a big help, and trust me, it really adds up over time. I guess the message is force yourself to save no matter what, no matter how you do it, because it'll pay off in the long run. Before I wrap this show up, let me give you some of my favorite tips for saving money. Do you spend a lot of money eating out? Instead, just go stand outside the kitchen, you whiff it all in, and then leave. Smelling is like tasting, but minus the carbs. Maybe you find yourself really wanting to buy something that you don't need. Here's what you do. You leave your wallet at home, you go to the store, grab that thing that you want, you take it to the checkout counter, let the person check it out, and when they ask for cash or credit, you just say, forgot my money at home, and then leave. Because it's really the excitement of buying that we enjoy, not the actual possessing of the thing. Finally, if you spend a lot of money out partying, buy some Natty Lights and some Evan Williams. Take a sip of the Natty, punch yourself in the face, then take a sip of the Evan Williams, punch yourself in the face, and then just repeat this over and over until you begin to associate drinking with being painfully punched in the face. Bottom line, this is my plan. It's simple, straightforward, no fancy tricks. It works for me, and it's just simple math. Here's what I'll have, here's what I can spend. The only variable is if my dumbass will follow along with the budget. But I always say, don't beat yourself up for the occasional treat yourself expense. I'm not a personal finance expert, but I know enough. Whether you're penniless or you're plenty rich, you need a plan for your finances, and what better time to start than now? If you don't have an idea where to start, just follow my plan. It's all about finding what works for you. If you have your own plan, share it in the comments for other people looking for ideas. I don't know about you, but I intend to make every day of 2018 the poorest I will be all year. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Mo Money. You can find new and classic episodes right here on YouTube. For now, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, check out themomoneyshow.com. Mo Money, signing out.